Good day and welcome. Learning exercise 4.3.2, unit 3.2. Here we're revising extra investment withdrawal changes. This is also a transitional exercise. So Musa Vilakazi is saving for university and decides to put his money in a fixed deposit, paying 12% per annum, compounded annually. He starts his savings with 3,000 Rand. After 3 years, he deposits another 5,000 and he makes a final deposit of 10,000 after 8 years. Right? How much money is accumulated in the fixed deposit at the end of 10 years? So initially invested 2,000. How long will the 2,000 be there? For the whole 10 years. Interest rate is fixed for the whole 10 years. Interest rate is 12% per annum, compounded annually. So every year he gets interest. So their interest 0.12, and he invests the first 2,000 Rand. Musa decides to put his money in a fixed deposit. He starts his savings with 2,000. So 2,000 is there for 10 years. After 3 years, he deposits 5,000. So after 3 years deposit 5,000, should understand the money is there for 7 years. Right? So he makes a deposit of 5,000. His interest still 0.12, and he's investing that for 7 years. Right? And then a final deposit of 10,000 is made 8 years after the initial deposit. So 8 years, so that leaves him with 2 years left, so he's investing 10,000 for 2 years. So there, 10,000 interest 0.12 and equal to 2. Now when we deal with extra deposits and withdrawals, there as you can see, he invested P1 plus IN plus. That is the formula we use when we have extra deposits or withdrawals. So invested 2,000 Rand for 10 years. Alright, interest rate 0.2. Then he made investment of 5,000 for 7 years. Then he made investment of 10,000 for 2 years. So if we calculate, his 2,000 will give him 6,211 Rand 70 cents after 10 years. His 5,000 after 7 years would give him 11,053 Rand 41 cents. And his 10,000 for 2 years will give him 12,544. So after 10 years, he would have an investment of 29,809 Rand 11 cents towards his studies. Number 2, Mr. Gamere invests 50,000 into a savings account at 12% per annum, compounded monthly, for his son's university fees in 12 years' time. After 5 years, he adds another amount of 3,000, and after 7 years, he withdraws 7,000. How much is available for university fees? So first, he invested 50,000. Interest is 12% per annum, and I've done this compounded annually. So we'll just change compounded monthly to annually. Because I pick up now, I've done this as annually. Right? So 0.112, and he's investing for 12 years. Alright, after 5 years, he adds another amount of 3,000. So 3,000 Rand is invested after 5 years, so that's 7 years left. So N is 7, interest still 0.12. Right, then he withdraws 7,000. So when he takes out 7,000, right, he takes it out after 7 years. So after 7 years, he removes 7,000. So for 5 years, he's not receiving interest on that 7,000. So we have to calculate here how much money he's losing because of the fact that he's withdrawing it. So now if you pick up the difference, my equation, compound increase plus compound increase minus compound increase. So he invested 50,000 for 12 years. That would give him 194,000 Rand, 798 Rand 80. Then invested 3,000 effectively for 7 years. So his 3,000 after 7 years would give him 6,632 Rand 4 cents. Now he withdraws 7,000 after 7 years. So effectively he is losing interest for 5 years. So for 5 years he's not getting interest. So how much interest is he losing on the 7,000? Right, 12,336 Rand 39 plus the 7,000. So if we add and subtract, he ends up with 189,094 Rand 45 cents. So these are the two ways we can test you on interest changes as well as extra investment or withdrawal changes. Hope you enjoy, hope you understand. If you feel that I should do more problems, feel free to ask. I am here to help. God bless. Let's blossom.